right? It would be very sad if I lose my longboard, you know, in the river right there. Hello guys, welcome to the old part of Montreal. This exact spot is where we do our 5 kilometers every day. Even though it's still cold, we try to enjoy that. We are still allowed to go outside. We do respect social distancing. And if you guys are allowed to go outside, you know, enjoy every bit of it, because some country, the citizen, they don't have that chance. So the topic of today, it's the post-Covid-19. How are we gonna travel after this crisis? Is it gonna be the same? What are the measures that will be taken so we can travel safe? Will we ever come back to normal? But before, let me show you guys a little bit of the old port. I don't know if the camera sees it correctly. This pier right here, by the end of spring, beginning of summer, should be full of dock. It should be full of boat right now that it's docking here. This beach, it's an artificial beach. It goes all the way there, and you see the clock tower beach somewhere there. This is one of the landmarks of the old port. The bridge there is the Jacques Cartier Bridge. During summer, twice per week, they do have fireworks there. The other island, it's the Parc Jean Drapeau. They just shut down the island. So I guess, you know, nature must have gone back there, and it must be pretty wild there. And you have also Six Flags Park there. On a regular basis, this place would be packed with cars, bikes, you know. This is a parking that would be usually full. It's so calm that it's, you know, I'm gonna kind of miss that thing here. The dog are the one that seems to really enjoy these pandemic time. They have like their owner all the time at home. Pet them. Let's see how many people respect social distancing here. Not respecting social distancing, this one. Okay, so I found 3 articles very interesting. One is from the National Geographic, the other one from the CTV News, and lastly Travel Perks. I'm gonna read them out for you guys. They kind of answer to the topic of today. So National Geographic, just to give you an idea of how big is the impact on the travel industry, they said if the pandemic continues for several months, World Travel and Tourist Council project a global loss of 75 million jobs and 2.1 trillion in terms of revenue loss. They also said that the impact on travel is 6 or 7 times greater than the 9/11 attacks. Now all these articles, I'm gonna link them in the description box. The article in CTV News predict that the cruise will be very cheap. So yeah, they have very bad press during the crisis. The challenge will be attracting new customers to the cruise after a global headline about coronavirus outbreak on the ship, travel restriction, and denied port. Now about hotel, the rates will drop even more before they can come back to normal. Hotel rates in the US declined by 30% the week of March 21st. Now this is to give you guys some hope. People haven't changed in that they still want to go to places, but they'll need to see actual physical change made to make the travel safer. Travel Perks had list 9 very interesting prediction. I'm gonna read you a few of them. So number 1, the at the immigration will be much longer than before. China, Singapore, and South Korea, countries that feel like they are on the top of their outbreaks, that the biggest worry now is the new infection coming from outside. Travel will have different seasons. Lockdown measure on and off. Window of opportunity to travel that lasts only weeks or even days. Seat will be limited. From what I understand here, what they mean is that once the coronavirus will be controlled, it will be something like a flu. It will be seasonal, and if we have to implement lockdown measure, it will be seasonal also. So if you travel during these time, it might be, you know, more expensive and much more harder. Oh yeah, and this one, it's pretty interesting. You'll pack differently. Along with hand sanitizer travel pack, it is pretty easy prediction to make that a lot more people will travel with mask. We will most likely see desirable travel mask worn by Instagram influencer. So yeah, maybe you guys will see Jade wearing some mask. Air quality will be an advertised feature. Airline will start boosting about their filtration system. By the end of the year, it will be a question many people will be asking. How safe is the air on board? So this part is me wishful thinking, and I could be totally wrong, but I hope I'm not. More and more people will request, you know, something clean and safe. So we'll be looking towards, you know, quality traveling instead of quantity traveling. And I hope somewhere we'll build a bridge between ethical traveling and what we used to do. If we don't learn something from this sanitary crisis, we'll be doomed. Oh, I really have to stop here. Can't cross this. Almost fall. So this is it for today, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this new kind of format and that you learned something new today. If you did, don't forget to click the like button and the subscribe. It helps a ton. And thanks Jeremy for the helmet. It does help. Bye.